10, 9, ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hello, Nord Anglia. I'm Ariel Ekbla. I'm the founder and lead of the MIT Media Lab Space Exploration Initiative, and we work on prototyping the artifacts of our sci-fi space future. We're very fortunate to be living in this time. We're yet again at the cusp of interplanetary civilization. So this means being able to very much realistically plan for a future life on the surface of the moon, a society on the surface of Mars, or even space cities in orbit around the Earth and other celestial bodies.
This is not just science fiction anymore. You may actually get to work on projects like these in the future.
There's quite a lot of different aspects for your future life in space as a space tourist or maybe as a future astronaut to be planning for, just like we plan for the richness of experience, everything from cell phones to footballs to good food to exercise on the surface of the Earth.
Did you know if you kicked a ball with the same force, it would fly about 6 times higher and further on the moon than on Earth? How would this change how sports are played on the moon? These are the kinds of questions Ariel and her colleagues at MIT are thinking about.
We do both the design and the creative thinking behind imagining new objects for life in space, but we also work on the hardware. So we work on the electronics and we build structures and we test them, and then ultimately we fly them on a Vomit Comet.
The Vomit Comet is the nickname for a NASA airplane that flies parabolas in the air to simulate zero gravity.
I have been on one 3 times. The Vomit Comet experience is extraordinary. It's the closest to feeling that notion of true weightlessness that astronauts feel.
Ariel and her colleagues at MIT have tested all kinds of fun and wacky inventions on the Vomit Comet.
We work on everything from musical instruments that can only be played while floating in microgravity to the future of space food. How will you stay healthy and enjoying your food for a long duration space mission? To even space sports and exercise. How do you stay fit and how do you enjoy yourself when you're floating in microgravity for months on end? So, students of Nord Anglia, we need your help. We need you and your creative minds to help us think about and design the artifacts that you might use while you're inside the International Space Station. Inside the ISS, you don't experience gravity in the same way that we do on Earth. And so this changes the way that we interact with lots of different types of objects. We have 3 areas that we could really use some help from all of you students in. Thinking about the future of space food, thinking about the future of space sports and exercise, and thinking about the future of space art.
For this challenge, Nord Anglia, pick something you do on Earth related to food, exercise, or art. Then design something that would help you do the same thing in a zero-gravity environment like the International Space Station. For example, how would you paint in a zero-gravity environment?
Space is a grand place. It's an arena of so much opportunity, and you and your generation may very well get a chance to go. I can't wait to hear what you design. I can't wait to see what you come up with. We're so looking forward to your take on the future of artifacts for life in space.